Well, I mean, when you talk about the the age of the victim, no one personifies that better than Jussie Smollett. Do you know him personally?
I met him.
You met him?
Met him.
I could imagine when I was younger paying someone, let's just say I'm out with a date with a girl I'm trying to impress. I'll pay you, $100 to come harass her, and then I'll beat your ass in front of her. Like I'll pay you to get beat up in front of me. I can see that, and then I look like the hero and I go and get laid afterwards. Like, I get that situation.
Yes.
Paying someone to beat me up, I just cannot comprehend.
Just to beat you up? You can't comprehend that.
Yeah.
But this is today's day, the day of the victim. You rather get that. But I have a theory on that.
Gay Tupac.
Now, if we gonna get him on anything, let's get him on that fucking statement. That was the dumbest shit ever. I'm the gay Tupac. Cut it out. No, but I have a theory on that shit.
What's the theory?
I feel personally that it had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with none of that.
Okay.
I believe that, first of all, I knew it was bullshit because I'm from Chicago. And when he said it was some motherfuckers in a vortex of negative 30 degrees downtown Chicago in baseball caps.
That right there.
Then, motherfucker, ain't nobody wearing no MAGA baseball caps in Chicago downtown by the lakefront where it's negative 30 degrees. And I have not seen no MAGA skull caps yet. So I know you bullshit about that shit.
Okay.
But him having the situation that he has, I believe he was covering up. I believe he was covering up a sexual act that he had going on. I think that because he had a live-in boyfriend, and his boyfriend was gone. And I believe that he had a sexual act with some dude where they was on some wild shit, and he was choking him or something. And then when he woke up that morning, he had that mark around his neck, and he had to cover it up.
So he paid a couple of Nigerians to go buy some rope and some red hats and some bleach.
And cover it up. This is probably the best breakdown that you're going to have.
I'm going to play you,
It sounds crazy, but I believe it.
This guy named Ace Vane, who does these parody videos, did a parody of the Good Morning America interview. And this is literally, I probably watched this 100 times. This is one of my favorite things to watch.
As a gay man.
That's cap. I don't want to hear it.
As a black man?
No, nigga. Look, we not doing this. No gay. No black. You making us look stupid, bruh.
I got beat up, though. For real. Remember the selfie? Look at the selfie. Look, it's a scratch. They scratched me. And that scratch came from a place of hate. You don't believe my emotions right now? I'm a good actor. I mean, I'm not acting right now, but I mean, you don't believe my performance. You don't watch Empire?
Not since season 2. Wrap this shit up, bruh.
They had a rope around my neck.
Yeah, rope around your neck, yeah.
Look, what will you believe right now?
Nigga, I just want you to stop lying. Motherfuckers dying about this shit for real, and you playing.
I just want to be gay Tupac, man.
You can't be gay Tupac.
Yes, I can.
Nigga, Tupac was the gay Tupac and the straight Tupac. He all the Tupacs.
That is stupid.
Yeah, man. I mean, motherfuckers is really out here dying over this shit.
I know you think I'm tripping, but look. He had a living boyfriend. His boyfriend was gone.
Okay.
And so therefore, he went and had a wild night dipping off with somebody. And he had a wild sexual act. And he had to cover it up. He couldn't go film with that marks around his neck. And he couldn't have the marks on his neck when his man came home or whatever. So he had to do something. And I know it sounds far-fetched what I'm saying, but I honestly believe that that's what he did in order to cover it up. And mind you, people will go through elaborate lies in order to cover up stuff. They definitely will. Please believe it. I've even asked women, I've been like, what would you do if you came home, if your man went out of town and you came back home I mean, you went and got with another man, and you came back, and you woke up that morning, you had a big hickey on your neck. What would you do? You know what women told me? They would. Here's what they said, that they would go stay with their mama for a few days and wouldn't go to work and stay with their mama until the hickey went away. Other women said they'll burn themselves with a curling iron. One chick told me, she said, I'll go get my hair done and then burn myself with a curling iron in order to cover that up. Mm-hmm. The point I'm making is that makes sense. That makes sense to someone trying to cover up something. So I know you think, and the more elaborate it is, the more that you believe it more, because you think, why would he say and do this or whatever? But that's what it was. Those Nigerian guys, they said they never put a hand on them. And the police, they said they never touched them.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
And the police said that the marks was self-inflicted, but they wasn't self-inflicted. I think that they had to do with some sexual act that he had. And Empire just released something on TMZ not too long ago saying that they don't think that this attack was over money. So now we take money out the equation. We take the beating of these guys out of the equation. What else is left?
What happened?
And what else would you do to cover up something like that? You would do that in order to keep your partner. You would do that. And the letter was sent like 10 days earlier, so he just played off of the letter. You get what I'm saying?
Well, but they had found magazines at the Nigerian brother's house that matched up with the letter.
So he went and got the same guys because he probably dipped off days later. You get what I'm saying? This is the most sensible thing that I think could have happened. If that ain't it, then I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he did it. And he gonna go to jail if he lie on the stand. He can lie all day long right now, but when he get on the stand, he needs to just tell people the truth, cut a couple checks. Here you go, sorry for wasting y'all time, and then go lay back somewhere.
Yeah, but he went on Good Morning America. He got on stage, called himself the gay Tupac.
It get bigger than you. It get bigger than you.
Okay,
it get bigger than you.
I guess we'll see.
Especially, plus they was I think a lot of energy came to that story because, they was trying to pass this law in Congress as well as far as the lynching.
I heard about this. And
so by him doing this lynch thing, it brought more attention. Like, hey, see, we really need to stop.
They included basically gay bashing in that law.
And that law. That's why it took off the way that it did when it wasn't supposed to. You get what I'm saying? And that's just me. I could be crazy. But I know if I'm trying to keep my woman and I got a hickey on my neck or some rope stuff around my neck. That's why when he showed up and the police was like, he was walking with a noose around his neck. Mm-hmm. If somebody put a noose around your neck, you taking that, that's the first thing you taking off. Because if they had it so tight on you, you want to get that thing off.
As soon as they run off, you're taking the damn noose off.
But when the police saw him, he still had the noose around his neck because he wanted, look, this is why this happened. And I could be wrong about everything. I could be wrong.
Once the whole, more information came out, and we do a flashback every day. And I got to thinking about this whole situation, about the whole gay Tupac thing. So we put out this clip because I'd interviewed Mopreem Shakur, who was Tupac's stepbrother. Yeah. And I titled the clip, and I said, unlike, quote unquote, gay Tupac, Jussie Smollett, the real Tupac actually did get beat up by racists. Because Tupac actually got beat up by racist white cops. And, me and Mopreem actually talked about that whole situation. Mopreem was one that took the pictures of Tupac with his face. Now, that's someone who really got fucked up. Right. His whole eye was almost closed, and there was bruises and serious cuts.
Yeah.
Jussie
I remember that.
Yeah, Jussie seemed like he was okay, man.
I'm telling you, I think that it was self-inflicted. It's not self-inflicted. It was through whoever he was messing around with made these marks on him. He need to just tell the truth and be like, man, I was fucking around. I'm sorry. Because he couldn't go film like that and he couldn't go around his boyfriend like that. He needs to just be honest. Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. And it wasn't money. It wasn't money. He was getting money.
He got $20,000 an episode.
No, he wasn't.
More than that?
Yes. He was getting more money.
Do you know how much?
Now, I don't know how much, but I think it was over 100.
Really?
I
Wasn't the
believe.
star. We
Oh,
actually
no, he was a star. He was a star, that show.
Taraji P. Henson.
Terrence and Taraji,
Terrence.
they run the show. Dude was like co-starring, but a lot of that couldn't happen without him.
We actually put up an
You know
article
what I mean?
based on a Fox 29 report. Taraji and Terrence were getting $175,000 per episode. Jussie Smollett was getting $20,000.
Oh, okay.
Which is bad, but it's not rich. You know, money.
Me personally, I don't think that that's true.
Okay.
But maybe. But I just don't see him. Because first of all, you got to get scale your first time around when it comes to you being an actor and you being on the network television. Your first time around going scale is more than that. So therefore, I don't see him getting 20. And you doing all this stuff that other people can't do. You're not only acting, you singing, you dancing, you writing songs, you kissing men. You doing all this shit that a lot of people can't do.
Right.
For 20
This
bands?
is true.
For
This is
20
true.
bands?
Right.
No, he not getting 20 bands. I don't care what that say. It don't make sense to me. But if that's true, then fine. But I don't see, he is unreplaceable. They can't kill him off that show. I don't think so. And if they do, they lose the gay relationship part, unless they bring in some other guys that's going to sing, dance, kiss, and do all